Hi guys, this is John Newton from John's Pipe Journey, and also Snap-on John 100 is my other channel. And today I'm going to be doing a video on my ultralight cook kit, or lightweight cook kit. Some people might not think it's ultralight, and also just show off one of my backpacks, because I'm planning on going for a short backpacking trip, maybe overnight or 2 nights at the most, just to kind of do a shakedown, because I have not gone backpacking. I didn't go at all last year, and the older I get, the less stuff I can carry, so I'm having to pare everything down. I used to carry stainless steel, military grade stuff and giant backpacks, and those days are long gone. Well, anyway, the one of the packs that I use, this is a, here's the back of it. This is a ULA Ohm 2, and it was custom made. This was for, like, if there's hunters around, I wanted to be visible. So, like, to the top is blaze orange, and I got yellow sides. And the bottoms are a different material. Anywhere where there might be wear, I had extra heavy duty material put on, so it's not as lightweight as it could be. The front of it, oh, this back here has got a nice mesh, deep big mesh pocket in here. I got a folding sit pad in there right now, but it's more or less empty, I think. I guess there's some stuff in here. Oh, here's a water filter. Let's take this stuff out. But you can put all the stuff that doesn't matter if it gets wet, or if you want it to dry out, or just extra room. And this is my toilet bag. I made these during the pandemic. I taught myself to sew, and I made these ultralight Dyneema bags. And like this bag right here, it doesn't even register on my scale. It's so lightweight. That was kind of fun to do. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I had in here. The front side, where the straps are, I have two pouches on the straps. This pouch right here holds a smart water bottle, and this one holds my navigation device. I have a I've got a Garmin Mini. What they are is personal navigating beacon. I can't remember the name of it, but it's got a button on there. If I get in trouble, I push a button, and a helicopter or a rescue team comes and gets me. And I carry that because I go alone most of the time, because I don't have any friends that backpack. And then it's got two nice pouches, one on each side of the hip belt. So that's one of the packs I like to take. My cook kit, and I got notes. This is my cook kit. I didn't make this bag. I made one just like it. So I have another cook kit that's almost the exact same thing that I have in my day pack. So I wasn't transferring stuff back and forth, because I end up forgetting things if I don't do that. So I made a dedicated one for my backpacking, and one for just a short day hike that might turn into something longer. But the whole thing weighs 15.1 ounces or 427 grams. And there's a lot of stuff in here that I could take out. And so I kind of I listed everything that's in it. And so I'll just go through that right now, to hold this way up in the air. And now I've got this in a plastic bag just so it doesn't rattle around. I put it in a really lightweight one. This is just a lid that I pounded out flat, and I use that to put my alcohol stove on the ground, so that's got something fairly stable to sit on. Especially with alcohol, if it leaks out, it'll go in here and not get all over and cause a fire. Let me pause here, right? too windy. Pardon me. Thanks, Greg. This is a Missouri Meerschaum hardwood. They make corncob pipes, but they also have two hardwood, a dark one and this is a maple. And it's got a 6mm filter in it. And I bought it just so I could see what a 6mm filter was like. And inside, I'm smoking Missouri Meerschaum's American Patriot tobacco. Let's see here. I take this out. And this kit is completely titanium. It's all titanium. It's pretty small. Titanium lid. The lid I use because when you're boiling water, it saves your alcohol because it makes it boil a lot faster. Plus, it keeps debris out of your food or your coffee. And that lid weighs 1.13 ounces or 32 grams, so it's pretty light. And here's the bottom. This is basically your coffee cup. You can use it for anything. And this only weighs 2.3 ounces or 65 grams. And then inside here, I store all my stuff in here. The first thing is a cleanup rag. And that's 0.3 ounces or 8 grams. This I didn't weigh because I won't carry it. This is a safe for kitchen matches. That's like a super nice Exotech one, so you can store kitchen matches in there. That's major luxury item because I don't need matches really. I have a couple of bouillon packets in here, basically for taking up space so stuff doesn't rattle, but I also use those. A little scrubby pad that I cut down to the size it weighs nothing, can't register on my scale. And this is my measuring cup that I made out of a Smart water bottle, so I just marked on there. You can see like it goes up to a cup. Because you have to, when you're rehydrating food, it's important to put the right amount of water in there so it's not too soupy. And in here is my alcohol stove, based off of a cat food bottom. But this has it's got a titanium insert welded in, and then it also has something similar to, I guess it's fiberglass batting around there that the alcohol that gets absorbed into. This thing only weighs 0.8 ounces or 24 grams. That's really light. The bottom, this is basically what I cook in or boil a larger quantity of water. This is titanium and it weighs, let's see here, 4 ounces or 12 grams. So really lightweight. And here is my titanium windscreen. It's all rolled up, but alcohol can be blown out so easily, you gotta shade it from the wind. So this uncoils and then fastens together in a ring, and I put that over my alcohol stove. I'll show you that when I set it up. And then this is just a glasses towel that I can use to dry stuff off. And I've got a Bic lighter in here, which I don't have to carry. And then in here is a little sparker. It creates a spark. Oh, yep, you can see that. Okay, that's a sparker. So that's everything. So what I'm going to do is I'll change the camera and I'll just heat up some of my coffee. I don't need to cook anything. but I will set it up so you can see how it works. There, that looks like that'll show up. So I'm just using this piece of wood, but I put, if it's on the ground, I put this down, and then my alcohol stove is right here. And my alcohol measuring cup doesn't weigh anything. And I also would not carry, I'd carry my alcohol in a plastic bottle that's really lightweight. I just happen to have this upstairs. And the alcohol I'm using is wood alcohol, which is poison. It's the kind that's in the heat, yellow bottle heat. The red bottle is isopropyl alcohol, which is like rubbing alcohol. And the yellow is wood alcohol, which is the poison one. And luckily, that one's the cheaper one, because it absorbs less water. That's what it's used to pull water out of your gas tank. So anyway, I just measure this out. So I just put an ounce in there. And then I light the stove, and I can use a sparker. It'll be easier for me. I'll just use one of my matchsticks that I have here. So I'll just light it with my matchstick. Okay? And you feel it. You can't see the flame. Well, now you can a little bit. But once it gets going, it's blue and clear. That's why it's dangerous. It's really dangerous if you spill it, because you can't see it and you end up, setting stuff on fire. So my cup, one of the most important thing is you don't ever put an empty cup on top of a stove, because you'll warp it. So you put the liquid in. So I'm going to pour some of my coffee in here to heat up. And then, and you can see the flame shooting way over here. That's because of wind. I forgot to put the windscreen on. And the windscreen is right here. Got it fastened together with Band-Aids, rubber bands. But it's titanium, so it weighs practically nothing. And so it unrolls, and then you just hook it on itself, like so. Okay, and then here's air vents. But you put this on like that, and I put the air vents on the opposite side where the wind is. And then you lower your pot onto the stove. You won't be able to see me put it, but it balances right on there. And then I put the lid on. And now we just wait. So that's how I cook my food. Most of the time I just make freeze-dried. We have a freeze dryer, so I make freeze-dried food, or I buy freeze-dried food, and then you just add water to it, because it's really lightweight. Thanks, Greg. So I will cut this off because nobody wants to sit and watch water boil. But I just wanted to show you this because I'm getting back in the saddle, and I'm going to be going for an overnight or 2 nights. And I wanted to kind of shake my equipment down and make sure it's all there and functioning. So I'll turn this off. I'll turn it back on once it gets hot. Okay, I'm back. It's been 4 minutes. And it's boiling. So I always carry a pair of gloves with me for just instances, so I don't burn myself. So I'm going to get a little rag. my snuffer is. I have a feeling it's not doing anything. Oh, it did, okay. Now that was a hassle putting that out. That just reminded me that I don't have my snuffer with me. And I made a snuffer out of an aluminum soda can that fits down perfectly over this. So I just I put it over the top, and that snuffs it out because it doesn't blow out very easily. As you saw, sometimes it like blazes up, or you can end up spilling it and causing a fire. So that was not very graceful. So I'll have to make sure that I have my snuffer with me. That adds almost no weight, but it's something. So my coffee's ready. I'll just pour it into this is my normal coffee cup. This is a stainless British coffee cup. And so there, cheers. Yes, it's boiling. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I had fun doing it for you. I just thought that a lot of my pipe smoking friends would not even have seen any of this stuff. And my backpacking friends need me to see a video just to make sure that they know I'm still alive. Until we meet again, God bless.